Hey everybody, this is a quick video just to demonstrate the rebuild of a Perkins 4.236 diesel engine. Last year I purchased a sailboat, a 53-foot Pearson built in 1981, and sailed her up from Florida to Massachusetts, and now is completely going under a transformational refit. The project is being done by myself with my help of my children. Both of them are learning how to rebuild every part of it. And this is a quick video with some photos and demonstrations of what we went through in rebuilding one of the first parts, the diesel engine, which is a Perkins 4.236. The first part was to obviously get the boat out of the water and prep her to be able to pull the engine. As you can see in this photo, she's sitting in the engine room and ready, where we quickly pulled her out and got her staged. And you can see what she looks like both inside and the sides there. Obviously, we got it back to the house, my daughter having fun on the pallet jack, and same thing as my son. And we placed her inside her garage and started working and getting prepped to prepare her. You can see she's in a little bit of poor condition. She's definitely had a lot of use. It's about almost 3,000 hours on her, but she definitely lacked some maintenance at the time. As you can see, we started working on pulling her apart, getting her all prepped, every part of it, getting her up on the engine stand, and started having my children start helping and learning how to properly tear down an engine, getting everything from the head off and getting her down to the block being bare. Did start teaching the children a little bit about all the timing gears and everything as well inside the engine, as well as an oil cooler and balancer. Here you can see the camshaft and getting ready to pull that out. The bearings obviously were shot and needed to be replaced, but we completely tore and took her down right to the bare bones. The head, the valves here, as you can see on the bench, all the parts being out prepped and ready to be cleaned. This is the Borg Warner transmission, pulled her out. My son is working to get her torn down, and so we can completely rebuild the transmission. My daughter obviously having some fun with the oil pan and getting the oil pan cleaned out and ready and prepped. A lot of new painting and repairing of every single part, replacements including the injectors, the fuel injection pump, tearing down the transmissions, all new bearings, gears, everything you can imagine. Rebuilding, prepping, and painting. Took her to the machine shop for the head, got her all prepped and re-cleaned and ready. Prepped for painting. Once we got that all done, completely replaced all the inside parts of the head, all the valves, got the block prepped, cleaned, hot tanked, cleaned up, got every part sandblasted, repainted, put her in new pistons, piston rings in the block, got the block all set and cleaned and ready. And again, continued rebuilding and putting her all back together. As you can see, she started coming together really nice, starting to look really well, and super excited here of what's been happening. And here we're going to get her a shot and start her up and see how she looks.
Alright, so here's a Perkins 4.236. We pulled this engine out of our sailboat that we purchased and completely rebuilt her from the ground up. As you can see, we've done a lot of extensive work from the before pictures, and you know, she really looks great, and we're going to see how she runs. So she has the Borg Warner Velvet Drive transmission, completely fully rebuilt, all new oil transmission cooler lines, brand new oil filters, all the injectors are clean, refurbished, and done. You know, new starter, the original original fuel pump is there, as well as the original injectors, all reconditioned. Every single thing has been, you know, put together. We got the Balmar alternator on it. Added the serpentine belt kit. Completely inside and out, as you can see, all new hose pipes, every new fuel line you can imagine, all cleaned out. And then obviously she has the new piston rings, you know, camshaft was redone, everything completely overhauled. She's quite a beauty. She was originally built 1981, so she's about 40 years old. She had about almost 3,000 hours on her when we decided to rebuild her. Let's go ahead and start her up and see how she does.